Hey guys, it's that girl, and in case you didn't notice, 2016 is over. 2017 has come, to the joy of some, and possibly not the joy of others. I don't know, wherever you are in your life. But as it is a new year, many people are reflecting back on the old year, and I thought I would do the same. Not just because they're doing it, but I think it's good to remind yourself now and again what you've done, what you hope to achieve. Like, kind of like evaluating your life. But I mean, like, not everything's cool, okay? So, I'm gonna go through a recap of what I did in my life. Please comment below what you did in 2016. You enjoyed those things, you hated those things, if it was a good year, bad year. On the internet, it seemed like it was a bad year. It was some bad things happened, but I think for me, it was an okay year. I mean, it was a whole year, so what I did in 2016. I started my YouTube channel during my GCSEs, which is crazy that I did that last year. Like, I just did mocks. Well, I'm doing mocks at the moment for A-levels, and I did GCSEs last year, and it's like, what? Crazy. I went to NCS, met some really cool people, did some really cool stuff. There were elections in many countries. In England, there was there was the general election in England, which the Conservative Party won. I won't tell you if I voted for them, but that's for 4 years in the future. So, there was a referendum of whether we should stay in the EU or not. We chose to leave. I say we, I mean over 18s, most of. And of course there was the American presidential election, which was pretty much, I mean, it wasn't everywhere, but it was in quite a lot of places. It always surprises me how long the American election is. Every time I'm just like, wait, when are they voting? And it's like ages away. That's just me. So there was that. Big decisions in, I want to say big countries, but the UK is kind of tiny in the map. It's like, it's so tiny. Superwoman came out with 82UI, the film, in February, which I bought and watched a few times. I watched the 82UI live stream with loads of Team Sleeper. It was actually really cool. I stayed up until about, it was just before 2, I think it finished. I posted it on my Instagram before it started. Yeah, I think that was in the holiday, so it was fine. Go to bed early, you know? I don't know. So there was that. Many Superwoman lives. I only just finished season 4 of season 3. I finished season 3 of Arrow now, and Now TV free trial ended, and it's on Sky One, so I can't watch Flash right now, but I'm almost at the end of series 1. I know it's awful, but yeah, I really like those, so I'm happy I got to watch quite a lot of that this year. There were several church quizzes I went to. I took a photo for our church magazine. It's called The Link. Little promo there. It's not really promo unless you live here. I'm writing up a script of, well, I'm writing up my first draft script of there's a book series that I want to turn into films. That's what kind of got me started thinking about that whole career path. I started doing that. I went to a few parties. I know it's crazy. I mean, look at me. I don't go to parties. Believe it or not, I do have friends. So I went to their parties, birthday parties mainly. I don't think there was another. There was a sleepover that was just for fun, like not any for any occasion. But yeah, went to parties, went out with friends, saw Fantastic Beasts with a good friend, Sup Cyber, channel in the description, or after this video, who knows, you got those clickable links. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing in my head. The Joel Adams gig, I went and saw Joel Adams with another friend, and that was, I don't think that was my first video. It was in my first videos. Man, that was a long time ago. Sorry. I made a lot of cake for the sleepover, for birthdays, for whatever. I made a few cookies as well. Went to year 11 prom. I put art in a summer exhibition, which was cool. No one bought anything, but it wasn't very good, so I mean, I put in, I think, 2 pieces, and then one of them I wasn't allowed to put in, which, I don't know, I think it was either not enough space, wasn't good enough, it was a bit blotchy. So I got a painting in the summer exhibition of, there's an artist guild, which I'm part of. I don't go to many meetings. I should really, I don't know. Sorry. So I did that. Saw a few baptisms. One girl who was staying with us from Germany got baptized in our church, which was cool. She was really happy, and it was happy. I stayed with my sister in Swansea for a few days. I think just the once this year. I have done it a few times, gone and stayed with her. It's fun. You should go. It's Swansea in Wales. She used to live in Uplands, but I'm not sure quite where she lives now. It's you can get to Uplands quick enough from there, so you could try if you do go, try the Uplands Diner. We went there once when we went as a family to visit her, and they do really nice brunches if you want a brunch. They've got a mega challenge thing. You get your picture on the wall if you eat this amount of food. If you're into that. I didn't, because I'm weak. I am weak. I started 6th form this year, and so I'm starting my A-levels, just doing some mocks at the moment for AS, I guess, but chemistry is an A-level, like linear, so it'll be a mock for the A-level. I had a wizarding themed birthday. I convinced my family to, well, they're all kind of into it as well. My mum's kind of a normal person, we're all nerds. I convinced my family to turn our lounge, our living room, into the Hufflepuff common room. I am a Hufflepuff. I'm a proud Hufflepuff. I wasn't, when I first got started, I was like, Hufflepuff? I mean, I didn't want to be a Gryffindor, because I was like, they're too overrated, and I think they're a bit full of themselves. And then I was like, obviously I don't want to be in Slytherin, because of the connotations of being evil and blah blah blah. So I kind of wanted to be Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. And then I was Hufflepuff, and I was kind of like, I didn't really know what it meant to be a Hufflepuff. I just kind of thought it was nice, you know, whatever. They're just... But Hufflepuffs, this I got for Christmas from my dad. He tricked me because I was like, how much would you pay for the mug? And he was like, I wouldn't get that mug. When we went to Harry Potter World, thank you, Harry Potter Studios thing. Yeah. So we did that, had some friends over, danced to some K-pop, and then I got really into it, and now I need to buy all their songs. I haven't yet because I don't have the money to, but I will buy them. Okay? Well, it's less, I wouldn't say I was a K-pop fan because I don't wanna lie, you know. I'm more into just BTS. I haven't really looked at, I do like other K-pop songs, but I haven't really got into any other bands, so I'd say I'm a BTS fan. I started learning Korean as well. I had a Star Wars marathon with some friends. We only watched 1 and 2. Fun fact, I've never seen Star Wars before, so I wanted to watch episode 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, because I think that's the order you're meant to watch it in, because then you've got the originals, but then you're not spoiled, even though I know basically everything that happens in it, just like not the ins and outs and everything. So we watched 1 and 2 Star Wars. That was fun. And then I watched Doctor Strange with some of them as well, which was also fun. It was better than I thought it would be. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to watch Doctor Strange because I saw the advert and I was like, do I want to watch that? I'd heard a bit about Doctor Strange and I was like, is that accent going to annoy me? Is it, you know, because I do like Benedict Cumberbatch, but I was like, the American accent though, is it going to be, you know, okay? But it was okay. It kind of, I got used to it in the film, and he was less Sherlock, more Doctor Strange. Even though Doctor Strange is a bit, but it was a good film. It was pretty with the lights. So as mentioned, we went to Harry Potter World. That was fun. They've got these handprints at the front of the 3 main actors, and I obviously tried to put my hands in them, and my hands were like the right size for Emma Watson's hands, and I was really happy about it. I think I got a bit too happy about it, but I'm just hoping that she did that when she was older, not when she was 12, because, I mean, I don't want tiny hands. And then, obviously, it was Christmas. I saw family. I got Hufflepuff mugs. Not mugs, just the one mug I got. And got this, which was awesome. I'm going to make so much stuff. It's great because it's got some normal recipes in it too. Homemade fudge. I'm so gonna, I say I'm gonna make that. I'm taking this with me wherever I go. And then it was New Year's. I tried to do some work in between, like I had some math papers to do, I did them. And did a little bit of chemistry revision, but that was more yesterday. So, New Year's Eve. TV was weird on New Year's Eve. I'm gonna leave it there. That was my year. It's weird because when I think 2016, I do forget at least up till I don't know, August, I was like, wow, I actually did, I mean, before the new year, so I'm going to be referring to it as this year, before the new year, I was thinking, wow, I actually did NCS this year, and I was like, wow, it seems like ages ago, because I think after the summer holidays finish, especially after GCSE's summer holidays, because they're so long, I just feel like it was almost like a new year. I mean, it is the new school year, so I was kind of just counting September till December, those 3 months, and I forgot that so much happened. Like, Superwoman sent out her request for, she does these end of year videos, and it's really cool. She's always like, look what we did, and I love it so much. A whole other video I will do on that. Like, a lot happened this year. Like, she hit 8 million subscribers, she hit 9 million subscribers, she hit 10 million subscribers, she went on the Jimmy Fallon show twice. I was looking at that list of what she did, and I was like, wow, like, a lot happened this year. Like, she released HTTY, I watched HTTY, I know that, and then I was like, wow, what's happening in my life? And I was like, a lot's actually happened in my life. I did GCSEs this year. I went to NCS this year. I went to the Joel Adams gig this year. And I was like, it's just so amazing how you can do so much in a year, because you think, well, I think every new year, I'm always thinking, like, wow, years go so fast. Like, what can you really do? But you can do so much in a year. You can do so much in a month, or a week, or even a day. I mean, you couldn't do, like, what you could do in a year in a day, but you could do a lot in a day, for a day. You know? I just think it's amazing what you can actually do with so little time, and it might not seem like little time, but sometimes it doesn't seem like a little time, sometimes it's like dragging on and you want it to end. But I think it's good to stop and look back at what you've done at least every year, because just to make sure you keep doing things, because if you look back and you haven't gone anywhere, you haven't done anything, you know, if you haven't seen anyone, if you look back and you can't say, I saw this person, it was really good, I did this, it was really fun, or, I mean, something will happen every year, because the world keeps turning, and I think that's why you've got to do something every year, because you're on the world and you keep turning with it. You know, you can't say, hold on, can I stop for a second? You've got to keep turning with the world. So, got to keep doing stuff, and I think it's good to do stuff. It's fun. Working. I mean, not. People confuse working and toiling, and I think it is fun to work if you like what you do, and then you'll want to work hard at it, and you'll want to produce something really good. And yeah. So, review your own year. Tell me in the comments your highlights, if you have any. And I'm sorry this was just me blabbing about my life for the past year, but I think it's good to look back, as I said, and make sure you've been doing stuff. Otherwise you just stand still. Never keeps moving forward. So, what's my ending thing? Give good vibes. From one good vibe to you. No. So have a good day wherever you are, and have a great new year. I hope it's every bit as productive, if not more productive, than this last year has been.